We're live. Aloha, friends and family, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to go through LOBSTR Pure Stellar assets today. I'm going to show you how, or try to explain to you how you can make extra money by earning dividends and PS metal drops and whatnot. So since there's a lot of people about to be coming into the crypto space, including some of you that may not realize it yet, eventually it's like with the phones. You know, back in the day when the phones came out, you had a bunch of old schoolers saying, man, I ain't gonna walk around carrying a phone everywhere, all that. Look, today every old person you know has a phone, and you're going to be able to do all this from your phone quite easily. And so a lot of people are going to be coming into the crypto space soon, and we're moving into the bull market phase of this part of the cycle. So there's going to be a lot of scammers, there's going to be a lot of hype, there's going to be a lot of noise, and it's going to be real easy for new people to get lost and all of that. And so you don't want to be one of those people. And if you're new and you're coming into this space, if you're anything like me, the first thing you're thinking of is, well, how can I make money from this? How can I benefit from this? How can I profit from this? How can I help your future financial situation from this? And so one of the ways I explained on the last video that you can do this through adding liquidity to liquidity pools. But on today's video, we're going to talk about specifically the pure stellar governance, sort of, I'll call it the ecosystem, I guess. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins specifically involved in making dividends and whatnot. Now, what happened here? Okay, we just took too long. All right. So, Pure Stellar Governance coin is like the top coin, if you will. It provides, if you have one or more coins, there's only 100 of these particular coins. I'm going to go through and read it to you and just kind of introduce you to it so you get familiar. PSG is the governance token of the Pure Stellar project. PSG provides daily XLM dividends based on a profit pool range, acts as an awards ecosystem airdrop multiplier, and those with more than one PSG are granted voting rights on certain elements of the Pure Stellar project. Alrighty. So we're going to go on down here. You've got charts, yearly, daily, weekly, etc. you can look at. And all the assets have this, meaning all assets in the LOBSTR ecosystem, not just Pure Stellar. So you can look at all your assets like this. Okay, this tells you how many asset holders there are, general information about the coins, conditions. There is a locked supply of 100 tokens now and forever. One PSG equates to 1% of daily XLM dividends from Pure Stellar profits. Okay, easy enough to understand. So if there's 100 tokens, every token represents 1% of the dividends that's going to be given to you. So if you have one token, you're going to get 1% of the daily dividends automatically put into your wallet. All right, let's go on down. Here's my balance. I've got 3.15. So obviously I've captured 3.15% of the daily dividends from this ecosystem. All right, then it shows you the price in XLM because again, on the LOBSTR DEX, XLM is the native currency. So you buy things with XLM. So right now, one coin is going to cost you 1,517 XLM, which is the USD equivalent to $747. In the past 24 hours, it's up 16.14%. Then you get into market stats. You got your market cap here, 47,000. Whatnot. So that's what this looks like. All right. Now, let's go back to the top. Oop. So let's go over to assets. And I'm going to show you them. Okay, so Selah's right here. This is one of the pure. I'm gonna name them all off for you. So there's Alpha, Omega, Jubilee, Genesis, Praise, Selah, Pilgrim, and Warrior. All right, there are tier levels on each of these coins. So if you own so many Selahs, you're entitled to so many pure stellar. We'll go down to it. I'll show it to you. Pure stellar metal right here. So every day you're going to get, or every week I should say, every Thursday, you're going to get so many PS metals airdrop to your wallet. And how many that is based on the tier levels that you hold of the pure stellar assets. And again, that's the list I just read you. So PS governance is the top one. We come down to Selah. This is another one. So the max you have to be maxed out on Selah is 16 million coins. So you can see here I'm at 12 million. So I'm not maxed out in two categories. And Selah is one of them. I'm trying to remember what the other one is. I think Praise is the other one, possibly. But anyway, you start out at a lower tier level. So when I first got into Selah and started buying them, I think the first tier was like maybe 2 million coins. And then it goes, the next tier up is 4 million, 8 million, 12 million. So at each tier, you become eligible for more pure stellar, the ones we just went and looked at down below. And so those get dropped straight into your wallet. Now you might say, well, what do I want those for? Let's go back down and look at them. Well, again, it's money, right? So you're getting money. So it's not like you're getting thousands of dollars here. It depends, again, on the value of the whole ecosystem. As the value of XLM itself goes up, this whole ecosystem is going to go up. So as all the people are coming into this ecosystem, all these are going to go higher in value. So right now, one single pure stellar metal coin isn't worth anything, right? So you need to get this number up, right? And this is showing 1.87 because I always immediately take my pure stellar drop and trade it into something else, and usually I'm trading it back into the pure stellar coins, right? So right now I get somewhere in the neighborhood of 450 PS metals a week airdrop to my wallet. All right, and then I take that money and I up my bags of alpha. You can up anything. I could up Stronghold, which is not part of that ecosystem. I could up Fred Energy, it's not part of the ecosystem. I could up Alpha, it is part of the ecosystem. So I usually put it back into the ecosystem. So I'll up a bag or whatever to try to get my tiers maxed out, because I want to be maxed out on all my tiers, so then I am eligible for the most PS metal coins I can get. And when it comes to the dividends, there hasn't been any, because we've been in a dead market for freaking suppressed dead market for 5 years now. Really. So this market is just about to wake back up and really get going, because like I said, now they're going to mainstream all of this and streamline all of this. So when it comes to the dividends, you get your dividends given to you in XLM. So your XLM balance, like right here, will go up daily, based again on how many you're eligible to receive by how many pure stellar assets you hold. All right. So we're going to come over here. Sorry, my pointer. We're going to come over here to transactions. I'll click on that. Now bear with me, because I do this on a phone, not on the computer. So I'm quicker on the phone. But right here, when you go to transactions, it's going to show you, you can look at all transactions, which is down here. You can look at sent, things that you've sent. You can look at received, and you can look at pending. All right, so we're going to go to received. And we're going to pull down. Okay, another thing, if you hold, excuse me, if you hold USDC, which is basically US dollar coin, it has an APY rate on it. If you trade them over into YUSDC, so you can kind of remember, what's this here? Look here, YXLM. So what is this Y on the front of these coins meaning? It's meaning yield. Okay, so if you see, normally you don't see XLM with a Y on the front of it, unless you're in this ecosystem and you get a yield. So you simply trade your XLM tokens over into YXLM. Now you're receiving a daily yield. Same is true with USDC. If you trade your US dollar coins into YUSDC, now you're eligible to receive yield. Okay? I only have $1 right now in my YUSDC. So I'm getting a daily airdrop of 0.00016. And again, you might say, well, that's nothing. That's less than a cent. Yes, it's true, but I only have $1 in there, right? So if you had hundreds or thousands in there, this number is going to go higher, and you're going to get this on a continuous basis, ongoing, every day, for simply holding the coin in YUSDC or holding XLM and YXLM. Okay, let's scroll down a little more. So here I've received 2.11 YXLMs. And you can see I received it again here. So this was on the 24th, this was on the 25th. So because I hold my XLMs, the ones in here anyway, in YXLM, I'm generating 2.11 XLMs a day. So this is all, if you look at the liquidity pools, money that you're generating, again, it's all going to be based on numbers. So the higher the numbers you have in the liquidity, the higher your kickback's going to be. The higher, the more YXLMs you hold, the higher your daily YXLMs is going to be. The more money you hold in YUSDC, the more you're going to be eligible for in your daily yields. So if you just find all these little ways of making your money make money for you, let us say at the end of the let's say you're capturing $100 a week, or let's say you're capturing $100 a day. Well, if you were capturing $100 a day, that's $700 a week. That could be seen as a paycheck to some people, right? So, and all for what? Simply holding your coins in the right place and holding the right coins to start with. So that is, let's get out of here. Let's go back over to assets. On the phone, it shows you, it might would if I went to home. I'll check. No, anyway, on the phone, it shows you what percentage the coins are up or down. And right now, one of these, I can't remember which, maybe it's Praise, or I think it's actually Warrior. It's up like 3,000% today. All right, so the market is starting to really wake up and come alive. Like I said, a lot of people are going to be coming into this. New people, beware. There's so much noise around all of this that it's going to be easy to get lost and feel overwhelmed. I've been in this market now for a while, long enough to understand the cycles. There's 4-year cycles when it comes to crypto. And at the end, let us say, of the 4 years, we have what's called a bull market, where the whole market goes into expansion. More people are coming in, et cetera, et cetera. Now we're going to have banks coming in. Now we're going to have financial institutions coming in. Now we got regulations coming in, all this. So this is really about to drive this market crazy. And there's just going to be so much noise around all of it that, again, it's going to just be pretty easy to get lost and feel lost. And we don't want to do that. You don't want to you don't want to lose any money. If you talk to people that are into crypto, you're going to talk to a lot of people. Now, some of them do swing trading and leverage trading and all that. I don't do any of that. I simply buy and hold for the bull market. You take some profits at the top of the bull market, roll it over into cash, and then you hold on to the remainder of your bags for the next cycle, right? So every 4 years, you're going to get a good payout. And you can make money in between too, but it just depends what your strategy is. If you're trying to make fast, easy, quick money, then you're going to have to really take some risks. And I'm just not into that because I don't like losing money, right? So I haven't lost any money. Most people, almost everybody you talk to in crypto, they're going to tell you their story, and they're going to tell you that they lost money because they did something stupid, or they did this or they did that, and they lost some money. And that's a common story out there. But that's not my story. I have not lost any money, and I don't plan to lose any money. But again, I'm not taking high risk. And it's intuitive, I guess, to know what coins to invest in. There's thousands of coins available. Most of them are junk. Meme coins, are, to me, are just ways of gambling using crypto. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just not into that because I don't want to lose money. So I play it safe. I play my bets safe. And again, I try to find all these little ways of generating money from my crypto so that I'm actually generating, free money. And if I, like I said, if I can get that up to a weekly capture of $700, well, then that's, you could consider that your job, right? And so that's what I'm working on. That's what I've been working on. And like I said, a lot of people are coming into this ecosystem now. It's going to be easy to get lost. And I'm telling you, if you want a fairly simple user experience that's pretty simple and easy to use, LOBSTR DEX or LOBSTR Wallet or whatever you want to call it, the LOBSTR is just a really great place to have a good user experience. And again, Lumen's XLM here is gonna be one of the top coins this bull run. It already is. I think it's at the top maybe, but it's up there, and we're not done. So there's a long way of upside to go, and we're talking about a coin that's only 49 cents at the moment. So it's really, really good, really good. Okay, so if you have questions, put them in the comments and we will try to get them answered. I'm trying to think if there's, I don't think I want to hit that. Like I said, there's so much to all of this. I'm sure there's more stuff that I could show you here. But I think we're going to leave it with that for now. I just really wanted to introduce you to the Pure Stellar assets, explain how you generate income by holding these coins, and when you hit your tier levels, you become eligible for more airdrop, and all of this just boils down to the same thing, money, right? So you're capturing or generating so much money a day, which adds up to a week. And so you're making a weekly paycheck of some kind, depending on all the amounts and everything. So just another, I talked about Aqua in the last video, because that's what I've got my liquidity pools mainly in Aqua, and you get your drops, your daily airdrops, or your captured money, or your earned money, however you want to look at it, in Aqua when it comes to those. But watch the other video if you want to see and understand a little bit better about liquidity pools and how all that works. But Aqua is sort of the liquidity token for the LOBSTR or Stellar ecosystem. So this coin is going to be pretty big in the future. And so that would be a good place to start. So let us say you say, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set up a profile. You download the LOBSTR app from the Play Store. You set up your profile. You purchase some Lumens, XLMs, because again, this is the native currency. And let's say you had $5,000. So you bought $5,000 worth of XLM in your LOBSTR wallet. Now, what's the first thing you're gonna think about doing? You might think about purchasing some other coins with that. You might consider getting some PS governance or some of these pure stellar assets so that you too can start capturing some dividends. But let's say you're going to just think about it. You put your 5,000 in XLM and you're just going to let it sit and think, right? Well, wait a minute. If you just swap your lumens over into YXLMs, you're going to be generating money for yourself right off the bat, right? So again, you have to just learn how all these different things work, how they work together, and how these ecosystems are really kind of designed to reward you and pay you back. So we'll leave this one at that. Straining my brain because I think there was something else I was going to tell you about. But you know what? I'll put that in a rap song. I'll make that into a rap. And it'll be a little bit more entertaining to learn about all this stuff. Anyway, peace out till next time. My beautiful friends and family. See you in the next one.